This is the vocabulary for lesson 10.3. We have mean absolute deviation, or abbreviated MAD. The definition is the average distance between each data value and the mean. And I have an example. The first thing that you're going to do is find the mean. Then you're going to find the absolute value of the differences between each value in the data set and the mean. And then you're going to find the average of the absolute values. Here's notes 10.3 on mean absolute deviation. The objective is to find the mean absolute deviation of a set of data. The Common Core state standards are listed in the mathematical practices. We're going to find the mean absolute deviation. These are the steps to find the mean absolute deviation. 1 is to find the mean. 2 is to find the absolute value of the difference between each value and the mean. 3 is to find the average of the differences. The closer the number is to 0, the more consistent the data is. Find the mean and the mean absolute deviation of each data set. Number 1, the weights in pounds of 4 vehicles are shown below. A, we're going to find the mean absolute deviation, and B, describe what the mean absolute deviation represents. So we have our vehicle weights, 1,025, 2,000, 1,907, and 1,540. The first thing that we're going to do is fill in the weights in our table. 1,025, 2,000, 1,907, and 1,540. We're going to add those up to find the total, which is 6,472. To find the mean, we have to divide by our 4 numbers in the set, which is 1,618 pounds. That is our mean. So we're going to subtract our mean from each of our vehicle weights, 1,618. So the next part is to find the absolute deviation. So we take our data, subtract the mean from it, and then we need to take the absolute value of the difference. So when we subtract and take the absolute value, we get 593. 2,000 minus 1,618, take the absolute value, we get 382. 1,907 minus 1,618, take the absolute value, we get 289. 1,540 minus 1,618, take the absolute value, we get 78. Now we're going to add those up to give us 1,342. We divide by our 4 numbers in our set, and our mean absolute deviation is 335.5 pounds. So part A says find the mean absolute deviation, which we did, which is 335.5 pounds. Part B says describe what the mean absolute deviation represents. This means that the average distance between the mean weight and the actual weight is 335.5 pounds. 2. The table shows the admission prices at different movie theaters. A, we're going to find the mean absolute deviation, and B, describe what the mean absolute deviation represents. So we have our movie admissions prices. We have $9.50, $9.25, $9, $8, $8.25, and $8.50. We're going to start by putting in the cost of the movies. So $9.50, $9.25, $9, $8, $8.25, and $8.50. We have to find the total first. So we're going to add those up, and we get $52.50. Divide that by 6 to find the mean. So the mean is $8.75. That's the mean average of the movie prices. So we're going to subtract the $8.75, the mean, from each of the prices of the movie. And then we're going to find the absolute deviation. So $9.50 minus $8.75 and take the absolute value. That gives us 75 cents. $9.25 minus $8.75, take the absolute value, 50 cents. $9 minus $8.75, take the absolute value, 25 cents. $8 minus $8.75, take the absolute value, 75 cents. $8.25 minus $8.75, take the absolute value, we get 50 cents. $8.50 minus $8.75, take the absolute value, it gives you 25 cents. Add it up, you get $3, we divide by 6, that gives us our mean absolute deviation of 50 cents. Part A says find the mean absolute deviation, which we found was 50 cents. And Part B says describe what the mean absolute deviation represents. This means the average cost each value is from the mean cost is 50 cents. I have another video from YouTube that you can watch. You just need to type this into your search engine.